spectacle here. A tremendous light show hyping up the crowd as they get set for this matchup here tonight. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. From EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Roomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Motion now from the tight end. The shotgun running play call. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Dogs will line up to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Tigers offense out there for their first possession. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you think.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now today it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Defense shoves them out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. A completion sets up a second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Crucial third down play right here. Catch made on the left side. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. Ball handed to the running back. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. Fourth down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of time.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Hey, Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looks pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Caught quickly. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Pass caught. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And the Bulldogs bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 10-yard line. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. They're going to run it here. It's a solid game to pick up the first down in what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Well, the Bulldogs versus the Tigers is just classic. It's the old South's deepest rivalry and the second most played in all of Division I football.
Yeah, a lot of emotions on the field today. These two teams hate each other. And yeah, the Tigers and Bulldogs have had each of their own ups and downs over the years, but when they square up, weird things seem to happen every single time.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Looking to pass here on second down. And looking for a big play here. He tried a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Defense is coming after him. He's going to put it down and run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Fourth down, look at the throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The pass rush closing in. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play.
Touchdown, Auburn. They grab. It's a shotgun run call. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponent,
Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Hit as he released it. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Breaks free. Eludes a tackle. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I'll tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
Short pass finds the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touch. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's a big first down for this offense. It's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And he drops back in the gun. Now the pass rush gets home.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You know, you might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. They got him again. He's like a statue back there. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Here's the second down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play. Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws it to the right. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. A low line drive, ugly punt. We'll call for the fair catch here. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. We'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, the Deep South shuts down when the Tigers and Dogs get together, and that's the case again here today.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Already a 2-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a bigger hole. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Soto. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receiver.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Slides down will avoid the tackle.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
He's in the clear. Touchdown, Auburn. On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. A new set of downs after that completion. Bootleg looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle, but first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw again. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And the pass is incomplete.
I like the call here. Third down and long, you know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. They can. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, the rough game for this quarterback continues. They have to start putting the pieces together in this passing game, or this deficit is going to get a lot worse.
But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Dogs will have to kick it away. Butter getting a workout. It's his 5th one of the night. And that sets up a return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him and makes a heck of a play.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on. Gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Soto. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
Points are in the end zone. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Auburn. Off the play fake on first down. Took contact on the throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. And that catch is hauled in. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Touchdown, Tigers! Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Play action here on first down. Catch made on the right side. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Comes up with the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Punter coming on for the 6th time tonight. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
One of the few mistakes we've seen from this quarterback. He has been pretty much flawless this entire game, but this time tries to get a little greedy, and it cost him.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Try and muscle for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Leaning on the run game here. Great cut there. Breaking ankles out there. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The shotgun handoff here. In the clear at the 25. The 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Auburn.